Hola, estudiantes. So I think that today I wanted to take advantage of this problem that we're having with the accents, with the commands, so that I can explain to you a little bit, not so much all the rules of the accents, but more where they're going in these exercises and why. Okay, so first of all, we're going to divide the three types of accents in Spanish in general, and then I'm going to put them with the subject of the commands. Okay, so first of all, in Spanish we have three types of words in the accentuation world, okay? They're called aguda, llana, and esdrújula. When a word is called aguda, that means that you have the sound or the stress that falls into the last syllable. For example, camión. Camión, that stress falls in the last syllable, okay? When the stress falls in the second to last, or what we call penultima, penultimate syllable, that's called llana. Llana. Like lápiz. Lápiz. Okay? And you'll see why you need to know these. And then the last one is the easiest one. When you have a really long word, it's called esdrújula, because the stress of that sound, esdrújula, falls into that syllable that is, you're counting from the end, 1, 2, 3 back. Okay, so it's the third one back and then some. There's some that fall in the fourth, not sure if the fifth, I don't know if that's there even exists such a long word in Spanish, but okay. Those are the ones, the last ones that we're finding with the commands, but we'll see that at the end. So, when do you put the accent? When you have an aguda, like camión, okay, you will put accent when that stress falls in the last syllable, okay? When the last syllable ends in N, S, or vowel. For example, the prayer is toqué, llamé, canté, okay? They have a vowel, so they have an accent. Camión, canción, it ends with an N, they have an accent, so on and so forth. Again, N, S, or vowel. The esdrújulas, this is the nicest one, they all have accent, always. Whenever you have the stress that falls into that third and back, always have an accent. This is the one with the commands. The one that gets a little bit more complicated, but it's just a funny rule, is that the one that has the stress on that second to last syllable, like lápiz, will be with an accent if it ends with, ready? Anything but an N, S, or vowel. Again, llana, the one that falls to stress in the second to last, will have an accent when it ends with anything but N, S, or vowel. Like lápiz. Lápiz is a good example. It ends with a Z. So lápiz, see? That's the second to last. Lápiz. Now, what happens with the commands? So back to our lesson. So with the commands, what we had is that, for example, you had traiga, bring, right? Traiga. But then it's bring me, tráigame. So see, we have three syllables. Tráigame. Okay? But the accent still falls on the same place where the original verb was. Traiga, right? Traiga. And that a, traiga, okay? Now you have, and I'm just gonna write it here somewhere or down here, okay? You have tráigame la. So you have an even longer word, okay? So you keep the accent on that A, you're making it longer, so you're making it a really long esdrújula. Those all have accents. Démelo. De, give. Deme, no accent. Why? Think of it. Deme is a llana. The stress falls on the second to last, and it ends with an E. What was the rule? The second to last, they're called llanas. They only have an accent if they have anything but vowel N or S at the end. Therefore, deme doesn't have an accent. But if you say, give it to me, démela, now you have 3 syllables. That de is the third one back. Then it becomes esdrújula, and then it has an accent. Why? Because they all have an accent when they are esdrújula. Okay? Okay, I hope that helped and didn't make you even more confused than before. And if not, you know where to find me. You just email me and ask me, okay? All right. Hasta luego.